Hey everybody, this is Danny, aka Insane Coyote, and today in Insane's Kitchen, we are making my all-time favorite Portuguese dish. It is the Francesinha. Now the Francesinha started up northern in Portugal, up north around Porto. I loved it because I used to live out there and I used to eat it, and whenever I'd get a chance I'd have this dish. And it's great because it's kind of like your smothered burrito, but in this case it's a smothered sandwich, but it's a very hearty, meaty sandwich. And the meat that it takes, which I have in the fridge, it's marinating overnight, is pork roast. It's a ribeye. You cut it in thin slices, you smother it with some cooking wine, some salt, some pepper, throw some garlic in it, leave it overnight. That's what we got in the fridge right now. Other ingredients you're gonna need is cream of shrimp, white cooking wine, some beer, some tomato sauce, some bacon, some ham, some chopped onion, some garlic, some Piri-piri peppers, a bouillon cube of beef, some bay leaf, some cooking butter, some smoked sausages, some bread, and some cheese of your choice. So you can choose whatever cheese you want. I went for a Munster cheese. You want something that can melt good because this is also going to go in the oven. What we're going to be doing right now is the prep work for the sauce, and the sauce is where it's at. So without any further delay, let's get cooking. So start off with, we're going to put some of the ingredients already in the pan before we take it to the stove. So obviously you want to put your butter in there. We're going to melt that down, and we could already put the onion. I know this is not very conventional, but it'll work that way. We will put the bacon. That way, while the butter is melting, we're also already sauteing everything. Next, we'll put in the garlic. So I like to use this smasher right here, and it saves a lot of time. And the sauce of this dish is a very important part of it. All right, get that in there. And I will put in the description below the ingredients and how much it takes, so don't worry about that. We're gonna put the tomato sauce as well, and the cream of shrimp. Also, we can't forget to put the bay leaf, so do not crush the bay leaf, do not cut it up, because you're gonna wanna take these out before we blend the sauce afterwards. So the bay leaf in there. Put your bouillon cube in there as well. I just like to crush it up a little bit. Once the butter starts to melt, I'll put in the Piri-piri peppers, the wine and the beer. So yeah, let's take this over to the stove and let's get this cooking. All right, so I already mixed in the Piri-piri peppers, the beer and white wine. Now right now we're just gonna stir it a little bit in. Once it starts to boil, you can turn the heat down. Let it simmer for around 15 minutes. Once it gets done simmering, we're gonna take those bay leaves out. We're gonna let it cool down, and then we're gonna blend this sauce. All right, this is already simmered for 15 minutes. We're gonna put this off to the side and let it cool down so we can get the bay leaf out before we blend it. Now let's start frying our pork steaks and our sausage. Now, if you guys recall, these pork steaks, they were in a marinade overnight of white wine, salt, pepper, and garlic. So what I basically did is I took them out of the marinade, but I put the marinade in the pan, and we're cooking them in the marinade. So you're gonna get those flavors of the wine and everything, and the garlic, and it's gonna be so good. So once that's cooked, we'll cook the sausages and start assembling our Francesinha. So I was gonna fry these sausages that we're gonna put in the Francesinha as well. But you know what? I thought, let's try something new. So I'm actually using the marinade from the pork steaks itself. These are already full cooked sausages, so it doesn't really matter. What we're doing here is we're just heating them up a little bit. So all right, we're already in the home stretch. The sauce is made, the meat's cooked. Bread is toasted. You want to toast the bread before you do this because it's going to get soggy. So let's assemble this and get the cheese on it, put it in the oven, melt it down, and all that good stuff. You want to put the pork chops here. It's right there. Got to put the bacon in. Now this I wouldn't recommend you guys eating every day unless you want to die of a heart attack. Put the sausage on there. And me that I like cheese, I'm going to put one slice of cheese on it before I close this deal up. Now you put the other bread on it. And now what you want to do, you want to put some cheese hanging off on the side. Center it in your plate. And we're going to put this in the oven at around 400 degrees. Just let it stay there until the cheese melts so we can get it out. All right, everybody, there you have it. Straight out of the oven. The cheese is nicely melted and everything. We're going to go ahead and put some of these fries along it. Just alongside. Just a nice little river or a moat of French fries. I mean, I love French fries, man. And then what you're going to do is you're going to grab this sauce right here and make a mess. So you want to put this all over it, man. Just smother that sandwich with this sauce. Now I did put a little bit of cornstarch in this sauce because I like my sauce a little thicker. But originally it's not supposed to be so thick, but hey, that's me. All right, everybody, this is the Francesinha. Now you know what it is. I hope you guys try it. If you do try it, let me know how it went. Like I said, I did put cornstarch in it, made it a little thicker. Probably shouldn't have did that today, but anyway, this is what it is. Man, enjoy, eat, like and subscribe. Peace.